Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Snodderly, and I am honored to be the chairman of the Cumberland County Republican Party. And tonight I am privileged to have with me Mr. Ken Greenough. He is a candidate for U.S. Congress here in the first District, and he spoke at our Republican meeting of the Cumberlands. You did a great job, Mr. Greenough. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you.
And it seemed as if the people were very responsive to you. It seemed as if you were very well liked. And I'm curious, what is your thought of the people in the meeting this evening?
Well, the difference between this year and 2 years ago is really amazing. They are engaged. They're asking the tough questions. I believe they're qualifying their candidates more than they ever have before, and that's great for the party. It's great for the system.
Okay, Mr. Greenough, I have 3 additional questions for you on behalf of the people of Cumberland County. First of all, what special qualities and ideas do you have to take to Washington, D.C. if and when you are elected that makes you stand out above your peers who are likewise running for the same office in Congress you are running for?
We have some great people running. We have a Dr. Desjardins Scott running. We've got an attorney running. We've got small businessmen running. It's a very good and it's a very competitive field. What makes me different than all the rest is that I served as the chairman of the Lincoln County Republican Party. We had a special election this year. We've been through the fire down there of facing the Acorn, the SEIU types. We had to battle for that seat. We started in a 6-week time frame for a general election. We had a great candidate in Pat Marsh, and we started 14 points down. 6 short weeks later, we won by 12 points. That's a 26-point swing.
Wow.
In 6 weeks.
That's impressive.
I learned how to win.
Very good. Well, thank you, sir. That is very impressive. Just 6 short weeks. I've worked elections for a long time, and I know that it's tough to win if you have a year in front of you, but to turn something around of that magnitude in 6 weeks is very impressive. Our second question...
It helped having a good candidate.
There we go. That's always the key, actually. Secondly, though, do you feel that the grassroots movements such as Tea Parties, Freedom Works, and we could name many others, even meetings like this here, our Republican meeting of the Cumberlands, do you feel that these grassroots efforts are truly affecting the way our congressmen in Washington vote on bills?
Unfortunately, by the record, I'd have to say it's not affecting it as much as it should. When 1.7 million people show up on the lawns of Washington, D.C., and their will is ignored, when they're underreported both in number and purpose, I don't think we were getting there in September. I think if we fast forward to today, they're starting to get the message. We are stopping a bill that they have tried desperately to pass any way they can, and it is strictly the will of the people that is holding our representatives accountable. It is a literally seismic change in Washington because of it.
So you do believe in the 9/12 March on Washington where 2.5 to 3 million people showed up?
Absolutely. I was fortunate we helped organize the Tea Party meeting last April in Tullahoma. I was privileged to speak there. I've worked with the Tea Party groups in Lincoln County, in Giles County, all throughout the 4th District. These people are energized. They're getting into the game. Again, our biggest problem was we weren't paying attention. And what the Tea Party is proving, what the various associations, Oath Keepers, etc., they said, we're engaged, we're watching, and by golly, Congress is getting the message, and well, they should.
Right. It's hard to ignore 3 million people outside your front door, huh?
Even the lame of us get the message at that point.
Yes, sir. Last and not least, what is the biggest issue or most important issue in your mind that you would bring to the floor of Congress if elected? How would you approach that issue? And why is that issue so important to you?
We have a unique situation in that for the first time as a nation, we are borrowing 35 and 40 cents of every dollar the government is spending. This is absolutely unsustainable. We are risking our entire republic taking this tack. The bottom line is this, if in short, to borrow James Carville's words, it's the deficit, stupid. We cannot go on this way. We have to have Congress live within its means. None of us could run our family or our business that way for a month or two, much less for 20 or 30 years. When we lose control of our currency, when we lose control of our economy, and it's dictated by the bondholders and foreign debt holders, we have lost our republic. That's what's at stake. That is the number one problem.
Well, Mr. Greenough, thank you for coming tonight, and I believe I say that on behalf of the people of Cumberland County Republican Party. And let me tell you that anytime you're in the county, you'll always have a friend, and we look forward to electing a good conservative like yourself to Congress come this November. Feel free to call on us anytime. God bless you. Thank you again for joining us for an interview with Mr. Ken Greenough, candidate for Congress in the U.S. 4th District.
Thank you all for listening. I hope to see you around the county.
God bless you.